Hey, I'm Jolly, and welcome back to another episode of Is RuneScape Good Again? As we take the perspective of a longtime old school RuneScape player and play our way through modern RuneScape as Jagex is trying to bring life back into the game. We're here to experience it firsthand and pretty much blind as we explore the differences between the games, and I'm not using any wiki or guide or anything like that, and we're going to be chipping through essentially everything the game has to offer. So sit back, grab a drink, and let me know what you're sipping on, and if you're grinding out any skills or whatever the heck you're doing, let me know down in the comments below. And today, we're going to be continuing through our quest log here. Man, we are really chipping away here at the Pathfinder quests. And, oh, hey, look, we've got a friend here. Hey, it says enjoying the videos. Take care, man. Hey. A big shout out to Mike, V2 Mike. I was going to say V2 Mike the Distracted. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the support. Your outfit is sick, by the way. Yes, what's the goal today? Today is Plague City and Observatory Quest, I think. He says good luck. Love when you guys say hi. Thanks for dropping by again. Big shout out to V2 Mike. Can't wait for the next vid, man. Have fun. Dude, you rock. Thanks again. All right, guys. So it's Plague City time. Let's do it. So this is the start of our elf quest line officially. So I do know what happens, but just in case for some reason you don't know, I'm not gonna give any spoilers. We're just going to play through this. So it starts here in East Ardougne. So let's see what the differences are. I'm really curious to see what the differences between this version and old school's version are. So let's find that out. Hey, look, there's a bucket and a spade here. That's good to know. You know, part of this Iron Man experience and really taking things slowly has really helped me learn the world a little bit better. I just know I'm going to remember that if someone asks for a bucket in Ardougne and they don't know where to get a bucket from. All right, anyway, let's talk to Edmund. Let's do this. Hello, old man. Sorry, I can't stop to talk. Why? What's wrong? I've got to find my daughter. I pray that she is still alive. What happened to her? Elena's a missionary and a healer. 3 weeks ago, she managed to cross the Ardougne wall, but no one's allowed to cross the wall in case they spread the plague. But after hearing the screams of suffering, she felt she had to help. She said she'd been gone for a few days, but we've heard nothing since. Okay. We gotta find out what's going on. Tell me more about the plague. Well, you see, the mourners can tell you more than me. They're the only ones allowed to cross the border. I do know the plague is a horrible way to go, and that's why Elena felt she had to go help. Well, can I help find her? Really? You would? I've been working on a plan to get into West Ardougne, but I'm too old and tired to carry it through. If you're going into West Ardougne, you'll need protection from the plague. My wife made a special gas mask for Elena with dwellberries rubbed into it. Dwellberries help repel the virus. We need some more, though. Well, where can I find these dwellberries? The only place I know of is McGrubor's Wood, just north of the Rangers Guild. Hold up. Didn't we get dwellberries from the herblore shop? I am pretty sure we did back like 5 episodes ago. Okay, I'll go get some. The foresters keep a close eye on it, but there is a back way in. Okay, hold on. Let me check the requirements here that we're gonna need. Is it just the dwellberries? Okay, we're gonna need rope, chocolate dust, snape grass, and bucket of milk. Oh yeah, we have to make a hangover cure. I'm pretty sure is what it was. Okay, we're gonna have to do some digging here. So I kind of want to get these ingredients before getting really into the quest. So the first thing I want to check is I want to go check the bank to see if I have the chocolate, or not the chocolate, the bucket? No, not the bucket. Oh my gosh, the dwellberries. Jesus, dude. So we're going to do that. And then I'm trying to think of the best way to go about these other ingredients. Did it say bucket of milk? Is that what I already forgot? Jesus. Bucket of, come on, quest overview, select items, bucket of milk. Okay. I feel like I know where to get chocolate. Tell me why. Cooking shop in Yanil. Shout out to the Yanil, Josh Isn't Gaming, Chunk Yanil. That series is great. he spent so much time in Yanil that I got used to like knowing where all the shops were, and he had a big thing where he was grinding up a lot of chocolate dust, and I think there's a shop there that has it. I'm guessing it's here in this version of RuneScape too, so we'll see as well. Real quick, I need to organize my inventory and my bank. Am I gonna need the plague jacket? Oh, I will need the plague stuff actually. I'm gonna keep the plague jacket trousers. We're gonna need those. I'm gonna drop the Haziel's mark. I don't really care for that. I don't need these weeds. Why am I carrying these weeds? We'll keep our weapons. We don't need that chest key anymore. We probably don't need the cattle prod anymore. I'm going to drop that too. And yeah, let's get rid of these. Let's put these law runes into our newly organized bank. And we'll keep our plague stuff with us. Okay, so dwell berries. Dwell berries, dwell berries. There's cadaver berries. And there's grapes. Oh, so I don't have dwell berries. I don't. Okay, so we're gonna need to get those too. I think first stop is going down to Yanil to get the chocolate. That's what I want to do first, just because it's kind of the closest. You know, we still gotta walk there, but hey, it'll be a nice walk. You know, it's always great to see the new. I mean, I've enjoyed literally every new area so far with the graphics, the music. So I'm looking forward to this little journey down here, even though I am permanently scarred from this monastery. Considering all that time we spent during Monk's Friend quest to find that little circle. I hope Jagex goes through and changes that eventually, because that was so freaking silly. Whoa, look at General Khazard in there. What? Wait, look how tall he is. What the heck? Is that a... Dude, look how big he looks. That is so crazy. I feel like that's almost like a glitch. Like he's just been scaled up. Wow, it makes it way more intimidating than holy smokes. Also, runite rocks out here? Wait, dude, what? Since when are there runite rocks south of Ardougne here next to the fight arena? Wow, and I'm guessing they're probably not worth much anymore. Is this still level 50 mining? That's it? So they've revamped all the ores then. Wow, that's really tripping me out. I was not expecting that. Hey. Honestly, mining needs a revamp, and old school as well. You know, for old school purists that think that we should be waiting to level 85 to mine runite so we can make bad armor, it's a little silly, the old way of mining. I'm glad they updated it here. But wow, okay, here we are. Here's Yanil. You know, Yanil's looking a little small. You know, I think we noticed the orange roofs last time we were sort of coming by, but it looks a little more compact than the other cities, but maybe it's just me. I mean, it's all probably still the same dimensions in every version of the game, but it feels very small and compact here. But we are here for a different reason, not to admire the orange roofs, but instead to get the chocolate bar. There it is. You know what? While we're here, let's grab some other stuff too. I just feel like I want to stock up. I'm going to buy like 10 jugs. Oh wait, I don't have any inventory space for all this stuff. Okay, we'll buy 10 chocolate bars just because I just don't know if we're going to need them eventually. So let me just deposit these in the inventory. I'm going to buy a few more things like a cake tin. I feel like just things that would be nice to have without needing to just travel back here over and over again. Just some good old-fashioned general supplies. So we got those in there. Look at that little window there. That looks pretty sick. The window into the... Is that still the Mages Guild? Or is it the Wizards Guild or the Mages Guild? I can't remember. I think it's the Mages Guild. But let's get a cake tin. I feel like we're going to need that. I feel like I want to buy a couple bowls. I feel like some pots of flour would honestly be pretty legit. Let's buy some pots of flour. And I think I'm okay with that for now. Let's just start with that. There's a hunter shop here too, right? I want to check my tool belt to see if do I have anything hunter related, or do I need to put it all on there? I don't see anything. I just realized I don't even see a hunter thing on here. Huh, okay, so so we're gonna need to, I'm gonna buy some hunting supplies then, because we got none of it. So let's trade. Whoa, just hunting bolts? Hold on. Okay, here's more stuff. Hey, achievement! Oh wait, this is like an easy diary achievement, isn't it? Great. Let's see. I suppose we can get all these things. Yeah? Do the box traps stack here too? Wow, box traps in old school stack, but in modern RuneScape, they don't stack. That is really interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and buy a new swan too while we're at it. Our inventory is full, so let's go ahead and just drop this stuff off again. And I guess I'll make a new tab in my bank for hunter stuff. I kind of want to keep my inventory clear now that I think about it. So I'm actually going to put my weapons away. We'll just grab all that stuff later. I don't even have a range tab. Oh yeah, I do. Here we go. Let me just organize things a bit. Okay, much happier with all of this. A nice clean inventory. All right, gonna grab the last bit of supplies here from our hunter shop. Let's see, let's just grab like 5 bird snares, I guess. Did I buy a new swan? I think I did. Did I buy a teasing stick? I can't remember. Rabbit snare, I mean, we might as well. And let's get a net. Let's get some butterfly jars. I'm just gonna buy everything. Why not, dude? Why not? It's better just to have it than to not, because we're Iron Men. Okay, and just like that, we have got a nice little hunter tab going. Good, like this is, you know, it's feeling like progression. Okay, so we've got the chocolate. Let me grind it down while we're at it, actually, before I forget. And we'll just keep that in the inventory. Where did I put the chocolate? Should be in the cooking tab. Here it is. All right. So if I right click, can I powder? Oh, I can just powder it. Yeah, so I'll just automatically use the pestle and mortal that's in the tool belt. I'm getting too used to that. When I go back to old school, I'm gonna be missing these quality of life changes. That's for sure. Okay, so we got that. You know, I'm thinking about what the heck am I gonna do for snape grass? Because I know exactly where snape grass is in old school. There's some on the Kurend Isles, or the Kurend landmass. Is there even a Kurend in this game? Is there not? There's no Kurend. And there's no sailing. Yo, this is so... Whoa, Anachronia? Well, the map seems like small. Is the map smaller in this version of RuneScape? Am I crazy? Wow, I don't know. Yeah, this is so different. It's so cool. Okay, I think something is telling me that there's snape grass by the hobgoblins in Brimhaven. Or Rimington. I keep saying Brimhaven, it's Rimington. Let's go there and let's see if there is some snape grass there. I'm gonna home teleport to Falador. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me home teleport to Port Sarim. Nope, I hit Lumbridge. Let me teleport to Port Sarim. And, you know, it's just these little things that you remember. Just from, you know, random occurrences that happen. I'm feeling like there's some snape grass over there. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, the only other thing I can think of is hobgoblins. Is that right? Or I think I'm thinking limpert roots, actually. If there is not snape grass over here, that's gonna stress me out a little bit because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm thinking over here somewhere, right? Whoa, look at the hobgoblins. Look at these things. Whoa. Whoa, they look freaky. Whoa. I keep needing to change my action bar for some reason. It never automatically does it for me for some reason. I don't know why that's happening. Great, awesome. So let me check the manual spell casting. No. How can I get my bars to automatically change to them when I'm... Is it because this is too far down in the preset? I don't know. Whatever. But look at that. There's the snape grass that I was looking for. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Is there only one spawn? If there's more? Ooh, actually, I'm kind of taking some damage here. I want to see if I can grab these 3. Just want to grab them just to have them. Can't be too sure. Dude, these hobgoblins are so freaky looking. I can't tell which one I like more, honestly. The other ones look kind of cool. Like the hobgoblins were just like buff regular goblins. Oh shoot, hold on, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a cool redesign, but I honestly don't know which one I like more. Also, what is Necrosis, an overwhelming sense of death. I don't know what this little icon is. Okay, well, all we need now is the bucket of milk. So let's go grab that, and then we have to go to McGrubor's wood for the dwell berries, and we'll grab a few while we are there. I'm actually gonna see if I can grab a couple buckets of milk too. I always just feel like it's good to have some extras rather than having to backtrack all the time. Hey, look, another new player over there. Oh, that's not actually a new player. He's level 91 and he's killing goblins for some reason. I wonder if he's grinding out like clue scrolls or something, because he looks pretty OP. Anyone try out the new old school cow boss? I got to give it a try on the day it released. I green logged the collection log for it with I got the pet 37 kills in, and the pet drop rate is 1 out of 1,000. I got it in kill 37. Isn't that crazy? And then I green logged it at about 230-ish kills. Got all the unique drops and stuff. It was a fun little boss, you know. It was easy grind, easy grind. Let's see. There was a milk bucket here. I remember seeing this when I was editing my first ever video when I did Cook's Assistant. So we'll go ahead and take 2 buckets of milk then. Wait, is this normal milk? Okay, it is. Now this guy's in here killing cows. This guy says, why you train here? I'm asking the same thing. He says, only need a few levels. My guess is that because of how it seems like kills just don't work the same in this version of the game compared to old school. As far as like, you don't get XP per like hit point you take away. Like, you know, in old school, every 1 damage is like 4 XP in whatever attack style. I feel like it's not the same in this game. It's some other combination of stuff. But anyway, we got all the ingredients we need. So last thing here is McGrubor's wood. So we need to go there, and we get there by going to Sears Village and walking. There should be, he said there was a way in through the back. So I'm guessing there's like, it's probably not an agility shortcut, but you just like squeeze in through the fence. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked in old school. Can't recall though. But let's go around the back and see if we can get in. Boy, these lodestones sure are handy, man. I mean, I'm just thinking of all the times of just like, even if I had the magic level, going to the bank, getting out the runes, teleporting around, wishing I did Fairy Tale Part 2 so I could use the Draymond staff. You know what I mean? All right, so, okay, look, here's the broken fence. Squeeze through loose railing. This isn't an agility shortcut though, right? Okay, cool. We're in, baby. So, oh, you know what? Oh, I have a spade. Isn't there like a worm that you get here that you might need for another quest in the future? Also, I swear we picked up these dwell berries. Did we really not? I swear we had some. Oh, shoot, the guard dog. Whoa, was eating me. Isn't there like a vine? There's a vine here where you can dig up a worm. I want to find it. Yo, these dogs are kind of chomping my HP. Grab some more dwell berries just in case. Yeah, look at the vine. Yeah, we can dig it up, get some red vine worm. Okay, let me just grab a few. I'm gonna grab like, I don't know, 10. Just to have them. Also, is this the Freaky Forester in here? Holy smokes, it is the Freaky Forester. I didn't realize this is where the random event took place. Is it? Or is this just where they put him in this game? Beats me. Wait, there's not even random events in this version of RuneScape, right? I don't know, man. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. Let's go ahead and go teleport, though, to Ardougne, because we've got all our required items. And some extras. Some red vine worms. Okie dokie, we are back. So let's go ahead and head back to... What's his name? What's our quest dude's name? I can't remember. But we'll go ahead and head over to his house. Would be great if we had the agility shortcut to go over the log balance. What level do you need for that anyway? Does it tell you? It doesn't tell you. Woo! Woo! All right, Edmund, we are back. It's Edmund. Duh. Edmund. Hello, Edmund. Have you got the dwell berries yet? Yeah, I've got some right here. We'll take them to my wife, Alrena. She's inside. Alrena. Remember, gentlemen, if her name ends in a she about to be a problem. Hello, Edmund asked me to help find your daughter. Yeah, he told me. I've begun making your special gas mask, but I need some dwellberries to finish it. Yeah, I've got some right here. You give dwellberries to Alrina. Alrina crushes the berries into a smooth paste. She then smears the paste over a strange mask. There you go, all done. While in West Ardougne, you must wear this at all times or you could catch the plague. Alrina gives you the mask. I'll make a spare mask and I'll hide it in the wardrobe in case the mourners come in. Okay, so the gas mask. Wow, looks a lot more freaky in this version of RuneScape. Holy crap, that's scary. But with our full plague outfit, you know that something's just not right here. That mask looks just a little too big. Like, I feel like they could legitimately just like grab the object in their editor, however game design works, and just like shrink it down like 2 sizes. Like just boop boop. You know what I mean? Do you guys not agree that this mask is way too big? I actually, dare I say, like the old school gas mask mourner look better. It's a little bit more like serious. The gas mask is just very like spooky looking. But this, I guess, is more like a plague mask, like the traditional medieval ones. I'm saying all this like I actually know, but I don't know. Hey Edmund, I've got the gas mask now. Good stuff. Now for the digging. Beneath us are the Ardougne sewers, where there you'll find access to West Ardougne. The problem is the soil is rock hard. You'll need to pour on several buckets of water to soften it up. I'll keep an eye out for the mourners. Okay, so that we pour it on the garden over here, right? So let me... Oh, there's like a square there. Look at that. There's like a square. That's a different texture. So this is where we would use the bucket that he has here. And it's nice that they threw in a spade as well, just in case he didn't have one. Because we're going to have to dig in there. But first, let's just go ahead and use the bucket on the sink. And then, do I need to use bucket on mud patch? You pour water out of the soil softens slightly. Now, if I remember correctly, it takes 4 buckets. At least it does in old school, I'm pretty sure. I only know that because I recently participated in the Dead Man mode, and in the Dead Man mode, I actually did this quest for some reason. I don't know why. I should have just not paid to skip it, but... Anyway, I did this quest like 2 weeks ago, so it's a little familiar to me now. Alright, this should be the last bucket. Let's go ahead and use it on the mud patch, and that should work. The soil is now soft enough to dig into. Cool, we'll stand right on it, and we'll dig. You dig deep into the soft soil. Suddenly, it crumbles away. You fall through. You land in the sewer. Edmund follows you down the hole. Yeah, some spooky sewers. Cool. Did they have sewer systems like this back in medieval times? Or is this more of like a modern sewer pipe? I don't really know. Oh, shoot. You know what? We need a rope. We need a rope. We're going to need one. I don't even want to bother with this until I go get a rope, I think. So let's go ahead and climb back up the mud pile. We defs need a rope. I can't remember, though, if I have one in my bank or not. I think I do. I'm going to go with I think I have a rope. And if I don't, the only place I know where to get ropes is from Draenor Village. There was a guy that sells ropes, at least in old school. And probably not here. Actually, you know what? Let me talk to the general store owner here. Rope, rope, rope. They've got rope. Dude, perfect. I'm going to grab 5. Wait, they have balls of wool here too? You know what? I'm going to grab a bunch of these too. I don't know if I'm paranoid or what. Let me go put these in the bank. I just feel like things like balls of wool, like that'd be super annoying to have to go make on our own again. So... I'm actually so convinced I need more balls of wool moving forward. I'm actually going to go grab another inventory full. Okay, bought up just a few more balls of wool just so I have them because I just don't want to have to dig them up for some stupid reason at some point. Great. Now let's grab our rope and let's go ahead and head back to Amond. And now we should be good to go. Look at these bears. Wow, that's a good looking bear. I really like the zoo. The zoo in old school is like too out of place for me. The cages and everything, it just looks weird. This looks more like how a zoo was supposed to look in RuneScape. I don't know, what do you think? Okay, let's go ahead and get back into the hole. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and just talk to Eamon and see what he suggests next. I think it's the pipe to the south that comes up in West Ardougne. Okay, I'll check it out. So this is where we're gonna have to rope around the pipe, pull it back. There's a grill blocking your way. Use rope on grill. Maybe I should try opening it first. All right. Pull. Wow. That looked funny. The grill is too secure. You can't pull it off alone. Oh, Edmund. I need help pulling. Edmund, I can't get through to West Ardougne. There's an iron grill blocking my way, and I can't pull it off alone. If you could get some rope, you could tie it to the grill, and then we could both pull it at the same time. Aha! Let's use the rope on the pipe. There it is. You tie the end of the rope to the sewer pipe's grill. Okay, I guess we'll just talk to Edmund again. I've tied a rope to the grill over there. Will you help me pull it off? All right, let's get to it. Cutscene, 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 cutscene. Hey, woo! That's just like the old school cutscene. I like it. See, once you're in the city, look for my old friend Jethic. I expect he'll help you. Send him my regards. I haven't seen him since before Elena was born. Thanks. I will. You climb through the sewer pipe. Hey, look, we got another guy doing a quest here too. He's got some red shoes on though. Whose shoes are cooler? I think mine match better. I guess mine are the necromancy shoes. I guess none of them match, really. Okay, we need to find Jethic now. Does my map tell me by chance? It does not. So funny what the game decides to tell you or not tell you. So we're gonna have to find Jethic ourselves. Shoot. I mean, Jethic. I guess it's time to start just going into some doors and seeing who's in where, because I do not remember this part. That's a clerk in there. We'll ignore that. Oh, looks like we got another friend saying hi. Hello. This is Ali Mint, the Annihilator. Says big fan of the content. Hey, thanks so much. Means a lot. I bet you could guess. You could guess what quest I'm doing today. Ali says, I know Monk's friend was tough, but I really appreciate that you didn't look it up. Dude, thank you. Oh my god, I was so... And I just know there's gonna be more frustrating quests. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that quest was rough. But we made it. Plenty more tough times to come, but we'll figure it out. Thanks again for watching. Anyway, he says, anyway, I'll let you get to it. Just wanted to stop by and give my support. Well, thanks a ton. You rock. Have a good one, and I'll see you around. Cool. Yeah, man, you guys are so cool. It's almost been like for the last 4 episodes in a row, someone's come by and said hi, which just makes my day every time. Okay, so what are we doing? We're finding Jethic. Why do I feel like he's in here? The door is locked. You can hear the mourners eating. You need to distract them from their stew. That's not where we need to go. Jethic. Oh, Jethic. Oh, Jethic. What the? Dude, I just so happened to right-click this guy and he's right here. Okay, here's Jethic. Hello. I don't recognize you. We don't get many newcomers around here. Hey, I'm looking for a woman from East Ardougne called Elena. East Ardougneian women are easier to find in East Ardougne. Not many would come to West Ardougne to find one. Although the name is familiar, what does she look like? Brown hair, in her 20s. That doesn't narrow it down a huge amount. I'll need to know more than that. Or see a picture? A picture? Oh. I should have known. Since I did the quest so recently, I remember you're supposed to go grab a picture of her from the house. So I guess we'll just backtrack and do that. You know, this backtracking, and you guys have been making comments about this, just like the 2002 RuneScape quests in general, they're very outdated in a way of a lot of backtracking, a lot of, little things like this. There's that picture we needed. Let's go and head back. But I will say, when I used to pick up this picture for the quest, when I would use Quest Helper? I don't know why I needed the picture. Quest Helper just told me to grab the picture, and then you just go and space through all the dialogue. Now I understand why we need the picture. He needs the picture to recognize who Elena is so he can help us. I've literally never known that, ever. And I hope that if you're listening, like these little things, perhaps you're having these moments as well. I think these are the special moments that I wanted to, like these are the special moments that I want to do this series for. To really know what the hell is going on in this game, you know? All right, let's show Jethic the photo. Do you think I can use it on him? I'm looking for a woman from East Ardougne. You show Jethic the picture. She came over here to help plague victims. I think she is staying over with the Renison family. They live in the small timbered building in the far north side of town. Not seen her in a while, mind. I don't suppose you could run me a little errand while you're over there. I borrowed this book from them. Can you return it? Sure. Yeah, we can return it. Jethic gives you a book. In the north side of town here. So, let's go to the north. And right here. Go away. We don't want any. I'm a friend of Jethic's. I have come to return a book he borrowed. Oh, why did you say? Come in then. We don't want any is a really funny one-liner to say to people who knock on your door. We don't want any. You hand the book to Ted as you enter. Thanks, I've been missing that. Okay, is she upstairs? There's a little boy down there. Millie Renson. Oh, let's talk to her. Hello. Oh, she didn't want to talk to me. There's no dialogue there. Interesting. That's the first time I've never seen a dialogue from another NPC. Let's talk to Ted again. I hear a woman called Elena is staying here. Yeah, she was staying here, but slightly over a week ago, she was getting ready to go back. However, she never managed to leave. My daughter Millie was playing near the west wall when she saw some shadowy figures jump out and grab her. Millie's upstairs if you wish to speak to her. Oh, well, now we can talk to Millie. Wrong order, I guess. Where's Millie? Oh, Millie. Hey, your parents say that you saw what happened to Elena. Yeah, I was near the southeast corner when I saw Elena walking by. I was about to run to greet her when some men jumped out. They shoved the sack over her head and dragged her into a building. Which building? It was the boarded-up building with no windows in the southeast corner of West Ardougne. Not very, like, kid-like to say, in West Ardougne. It's like, that's where we are. But, hey, that's helpful for the player, aka me. So, did she say southeast or southwest? I already forgot. Oh, that's so awful of me, dude. I can't believe you guys watched me. Let's see. South of the city. Oh, is it saying southeast or southwest? Ah, shoot, I can't remember. No, it's got to be more south than this. Okay, I'm thinking south. Oh, southwest. I'm going southwest to start. There's a bunch of NPCs in this room, it seems. Hello? Maybe not? No, they said it was in a boarded up room with no windows. These all have windows. Maybe in here, though? Is there someone up in this? No one's here. All these buildings have windows on them. Oh, maybe this one doesn't? Wait, what the heck? Spooky stairs? I'd stand away from there. The black cross means that house was touched by the plague. But I think a kidnapped victim is in here. Sounds unlikely. Even kidnappers wouldn't go in there. Even if someone is in there, they're probably dead by now. I want to check anyway. You don't have clearance to go in there. Well, how do I get clearance? Well, you need to speak to the head mourner, or I suppose Bravik, the city warder. I won't get your hopes up, though. Okay, let's... The head mourner was in this first building we were in, or that we thought we were going to look into, but then didn't look into. So let's go in and talk to the head mourner. How did you get into West Ardougne? Ah, well, you have to stay. Can't risk you spreading the plague outside. I need clearance to enter a plague house. It's in the southeast corner of West Ardougne. You must be nuts. Absolutely not. I've got a gas mask, though. It's not regulation. Anyway, you're not properly trained to deal with the plague. Well, how do I get trained? It's requires a strict 18 months of training. Oh, boof. I don't have that sort of time. Okay, let's talk to him again. See if I can say, I want to get into the house again. There's a kidnapped victim inside. Well, they're as good as dead then. No point in trying to save them. Okay, he's not helping. He said Bravek. Who the hell is Bravek? Bravek. Recruiter. What does the quest journal say? You need clearance from either the head mourner or Bravik. Okay, maybe there is something else in the I could say to the head mourner and see what they. There's got to be some convincing I can do here. Let's talk to him again. Let's see. I'm looking for a woman named Elena. Ah, yes, I've heard of her. A missionary, I believe. She must be mad coming over here voluntarily. I hear rumors she has probably caught the plague now. Very tragic. A stupid waste of life. Well, that's not very helpful. So, let's try. I need clearance to get into the plague house again. Yes, I'm utterly crazy. You're wasting my time. I have a lot of work to do. Okay. He's not going to be helpful at all. So, we need to talk to this Bravik guy. And I don't know who that is. Maybe he's here in the church? Oh, that's a priest there. I guess I'm just going to go search all these different NPCs. I feel like it's not going to be way over here on the west side, but maybe it is. Civilians. Ooh, man, this is a rundown part of town. I don't think it's over here. Before I go searching like crazily hard over there, let me go back into these other... maybe these other spots. Woman, nope. Man, nope. Woman, nope. Mourner, nope. Who is Bravik, dude? It's not this guy, right? Oh, this is Ted. And that's Billy. Oh, I almost attacked that woman and I didn't want to. Is there a Bravik in there? Let me see if I can cut through the roofs and look. Bravik, any Braviks? There's no Bravik in there. Dude, who is this Bravik dude? Let me check these houses more to the south. Or maybe is Bravik upstairs in this building, maybe? Let me see. Okay, there's no Bravik upstairs here. Let me clip through these roofs. No Braviks over here either. Dude, who the hell is Bravik? Oh man, we've made a full loop and I've seen no one. Head mourner or Bravik to get into the plague house. Okay, we didn't go into the main... Is this Bravik, the clerk? Let's talk to the clerk. Welcome to the Civic Office of West Ardougne. How can I help you? I need permission to enter a plague house. Rather you than me. The mourners normally deal with that stuff. You should speak to them. Their headquarters are right near the city gate. Surely you don't let them run everything for you. Well, they do know what they're doing here. If they did start doing something badly, Bravik, the city warder, would have the power to override them. I can't see that happening, though. Can I speak to Bravik anyway? He has asked not to be disturbed. This is urgent, though. Someone has been kidnapped and is being held in a plague house. See what I can do. Mr. Bravik, there's a man here who really needs to speak to you. What? I suppose they can come in if they keep it short. Come in? As in here? Is he in here? Wait, what? Where's this Bravik guy? Oh, come on, where is he? He's up here. Dudes, we found him. Yes. My head hurts. I'll speak to you another day. But this is really important, though. I can't possibly speak to you with my head spinning like this. I went a bit heavy on the drinking again last night. Curse my herbalist. She made the best hangover cures. Darn inconvenient of her catching the plague. There it is. This is where we need the cure. So would you know what's in the cure? Let me think. Here, she did scribble it down for me. Bravik hands you a tiny, tattered piece of paper. So if I read it, it should say, got a bunch of milk, then grind some... Wow, that's an anagram. Is an anagram for chocolate? That's bad. I would think that's an herb. Pestle and mortar. Wow, this is some interesting text. I bet you hardly anyone's ever read that before. Okay, let's not screw this up. So we'll put the chocolate dust into the milk. Okay. And now we add snapegrass. And there's the hangover cure. Boom, done. Use hangover cure on Bravik. Oh, my head still hurts too much to think straight. Oh, you've got one of the hangover cures. You give Bravik the cure. Bravik gulps down the foul-looking liquid. I bet you it tastes pretty good. Chocolate milk with some snapegrass? That doesn't sound too bad. Oh, it's much better. Thanks, that's the clearest my head has felt in a month. Now, what was it you wanted me to do for you? Well, I need to rescue a kidnap victim called Elena. She's being held in a plague house, and I need permission to enter. Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing. No, come on. Is that all anyone says around here? Well, they know best about plague issues. Don't you want to take an interest in it at all? Nope, I don't wish to take a deep interest in plagues. That stuff is too scary for me. I see why they say you're a weak leader. Yeah, let's get under his nails a little bit. Bah, people always criticize their leaders, but delegating is the only way to lead. I delegate all plague issues to the mourners. This whole city is a plague issue. No. Thanks again for the hangover cure. What is it you wanted? I need to rescue Elena. She's now a kidnapped victim. She's being held in a plague house and I need permission to enter. Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing, but they won't listen to me. They say I'm not properly equipped to go into the house even though I have a very effective gas mask. Well, I guess they're not taking the issue of a kidnapping seriously enough. They do go a bit far sometimes. I've heard of Elena and she has helped us a lot. Okay, I'll give you this warrant to enter the house. Yes, dude. Let's go. Bravik hands you a warrant. Sweet. That took some effort, dude. That took some exploring. But, you know, again, the exploration, I just feel like I know this city way more in the last like 30 minutes than I've ever known it in my other years of playing RuneScape, dude. It's great. Now let's get into this house. Shove that warrant in their face. I have a warrant from Bravik to enter here. This is highly irregular. Please wait. Hey, I got something here with a warrant for... Oh, we just snuck in while they're talking. Sweet. Down the hatch we go. She's in a prison cell. Okay, this seems a little familiar. The door is locked. Hey, get me out of here, please. I would, but I don't have a key. I think there may be one around somewhere. I'm sure I heard them stashing it somewhere. Okay, I'll look for it. Search the boxes? Anything? There's nothing of interest in these boxes. Oh, what? They just stashed it around somewhere. No way. Hold on. Open the door. I would, but I don't have a key. Have you caught the plague? No, I have none of those symptoms. Strange, I was told this house was plague infected. I suppose that was a cover-up by the kidnappers. Wait, where is the... Oh no. I need to get into the plague house and find Elena. We found her, dude. Where is the key? Oh no. Okay, something... Oh, shoot. Hold on, let me go back down there again. Open the door one more time. Hey, get me out of here, please. I think there may be one around somewhere. I'm sure I heard them stashing it somewhere. I'm sure I heard them stashing it somewhere. You heard them? You're telling me it's not in these boxes? Oh, dude. What are we gonna do? Oh, man. I need a drink. All right, we got a Diet Dr. P on deck. Okay, I gotta admit, this Dr. Pepper is recharging me here. Where the hell are we going to... Can I go back in? Hold on. Yeah, I can go back in, right? Is there... I'm gonna search these crates here. You search the crate but find nothing. Search the barrel. You find a small key in the barrel. Let's go, boys! Oh my god. Ooh. All right, open the door. So it was good knowledge when she said, I heard them stashing it. Like, you knew it was in the house. Oh, sweet. Elena. Hi, you're free to go. Your kidnappers don't seem to be about right now. Hey, well, thank you. Being kidnapped was so inconvenient. I was on my way back to East Ardougne with some samples, and I wanted to see if I can diagnose a cure for this plague. Well, you can leave via the manhole near the gate. Go and see my father. I'll make sure he adequately rewards you. Now, I'd better leave while I still can. Oh, and she just disappeared. Wow, okay. Yeah, so they kidnapped her because she got samples of the plague and was going to find a cure. They somehow didn't want her to get out with that. I wonder. I wish I didn't know. You know what I mean? So I can get out here through the manhole as well. Let's get out of here through there. Hey, look, Edmund's still down here just hanging out. Hey, see you upstairs, dude. Okay, so Edmund should be... Oh, wait. Oh, he still really is just down there. We just need to talk to him down there. That's my bad. Oh, Edmund. Thank you, thank you. Elena beat you back by minutes. Now, I said I'd give you a reward. What can I give you as a reward, I wonder? Well, here, take this magic scroll. I have little use of it, but it may help you. Oh, this is how we can teleport to Ardougne. If we actually use the runes and such, which we don't really do because we can just use the lodestone. But we just got a 2,400 mining XP. We didn't even really do any mining. And I'm pretty sure we had like no mining levels. So let's see what we got. Hey, look at that. So we advanced 11 mining levels. We're mining level 15. We got the achievement for level 5 and for level 10. Just like that. Sick, dude. Remember how long it took to get level 2 mining when we were trying to mine for our armor, which we didn't even end up using? Well, okay, that's another quest down, and we've got the observatory quests next. Ooh, length medium. Ooh, I don't know. This quest kind of took a while. I think I'm gonna put it in the next episode. It feels a little weird going from plague to space. You know what I mean? So we're gonna call it there for this episode, but we're gonna hit it next with observatory quest and probably dwarf cannon right after that as well. So we're truly getting into it now, folks. Hey, thank you so much for all the support on the series so far. I love when you guys come in game and say hi to me too. It really means a lot. Yeah, man, the journey continues. I literally can't wait for every new episode. I'm so excited to sit down and play. The game is really reeling me in at this point. And the fact that we still have just like an unbelievable amount of stuff to go. I mean, look at all this stuff. Are you kidding me? We have all of this to go. It's just, it's really exciting stuff. It's just exciting stuff. That's all I can say. So thanks again for watching, guys. If you have any feedback or suggestions or advice, please throw it my way. Thank you guys for all the love. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.